Today's topic is do not stop being kind. Now, this is for people who are very kind, gentle souls who are abused by a lot of people and people take advantage of their nice nature, etc. Yeah. So, what I want to touch upon is that if you're one of those people that is a very kind person, everyone likes you, do not let someone else's negativity or toxicity change the person that you are. That's what's a problem within them, not within you. And unfortunately, I'll say this: kind people and nice people are often abused and in nature taken advantage of. It's not a good thing, to be honest. These are people with very gentle souls, and like, I'm a big believer in God in that sense, but God loves them, people that are kind and gentle. So even just like abusing these sort of people is not really right, to be honest, in a sense. And like, sometimes if you're a kind person, you might have friends or even partners who are totally not like the same frame of mind. But what I would say is, in that sense, is like, don't ever stop being kind. Don't ever stop being that good person just because someone else treated you badly. Be better than them in that sense, because what it is you're being tested in a way. If people are being rude to you because you're being kind to them, respond back with peace. Don't respond back with negativity. Don't change yourself just because they're being absolute uh, idiots in that sense. So I was about to swear there. Where what to do is just honestly, if you're a kind person and you're listening to this video and you're in one of those places, like, you know what, this person's abusing me, this person is making fun of me, this person just isn't listening to me and it's affecting my mental health, then what I would say is set boundaries. Know what I mean by set boundaries? And make it aware to the person that it's not acceptable. Of course, be nice, but don't be used in that sense. Say to the person, you know what, I don't like the way you're treating me. I'm not going to be rude to you, but I don't think this is good, to be honest. And then keep a distance. What I mean by keep a distance is make it clear to the person that you are nice and you are kind, but there are boundaries and there are limits. So I'm not talking about myself, what I've done in the past. I used to be one of those people who, unfortunately, I've actually been a kind person before and nice, but I've also been one of those people that have abused people's niceness, and I've lost out on some really good friendships in that sense. So it's not really something that later on in the line you do regret it. In a sense. I've met some super people in my life who were very kind to me and very nice, but I wasn't very nice to them back, and I pushed their buttons, and eventually one or two of them changed in that sense, because of me, and they become very bad people. So I don't want to sit there and make out like, oh yeah, but people are like, it's only everyone's perfect in that sense, and I'm perfect, not at all. But what to do is set boundaries and definitely make it clear to the person that, listen, this isn't good at all, to be honest. I'm not happy with this. And if you're in a marriage or a partnership where you're being kind and the other person isn't, you need to set boundaries. Just say to them, listen, I don't like the way this is. This is me. Don't try and change me as a person. Because if you're a super nice person, why should you have to change because someone else is? I dare say, like out of 100 good people, you'll probably meet one bad apple. But don't let that bad apple be the cause that you become makes you the bad person that you are, and you stop being kind to people. Keep giving, keep being nice to people, keep being that person. I'll tell you something. A lot more people actually do love you and respect you than that person that isn't being nice to you back. So definitely don't ever stop being kind. And also what to do is if you're struggling to get out of something that's toxic, I would recommend doing a disappearing act for a few days. Leave them on scene, leave them on silence. Just like keep your mental health first and make them think. So my wife actually did this to me back in the day. I was actually being very rude, toxic, etc. And then she left me on scene for a good, should I say, 2 3 months. And it actually made me realise, I was like, you know what, I need to buck up and stop being such an idiot, to be honest, because I'm actually abusing this person and stop thinking. So my wife wasn't my wife at that time, but now we're actually married, and she's very happily married, I must say. Nah, I'm just joking. She's sitting next to me, listening. But so definitely leave them on scene, let them stew, think about their actions, make them think like, why do you feel that way, etc. But definitely don't remain silent and do not ever change for anyone in that sense. Keep doing good, keep doing good, and you will eventually get your reward. And if you're in a workplace where people are not being nice to you and people are abusing you and taking advantage of your nice nature, just remember there's a lot of competition and jealousy, and that's because of a problem within them and not within you. Because a lot of people will actually like you for who you are and actually love you, and don't let the negativity change you. I get constantly criticised every day. People call me this, people call me that. I don't ever let it phase me. Do you know why? Because I know who I am and I know what I am. So try and get to that stage for your mental health where you can't let anyone judge you. and no one will ever be able to hurt you in that sense, you know, and it doesn't phase you, you know. But don't ever stop being kind. That was what I would say. Be nice, be kind, be friendly, you know. And if they're not, just walk away and say peace, you know. And then make sure your mental health is fine. And that's the end of today's video. And we've enjoyed it. So thank you once again for listening. I hope I've made a difference to someone's life today.